Hello everyone, my name's ElfenLiedKouta. I haven't slept in 36 hours.
And this is R.L. Stine's Goosebumps.
So, Goosebumps. It's a popular series of children's horror stories that started in the 90s and is still in production today. Created by Robert Lawrence Stine, and while not as dark in imagery or story content as its older siblings' Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, this one chose to take more of a B-movie approach, and I think it works for it. Arguably, most of it still holds up today.
Scholastic's Goosebumps by R.L. Stine is the most popular book series in the world.
I have the feeling that today its popularity is mostly in memory, but that's just speculation. Does anyone out there still actively read Goosebumps, and if so, why? On another strange note, the people I've asked have only either seen the show or read the books, never both. And usually the ones like My Hairiest Adventure or Chicken Chicken. Some of you may have even seen the movie, which is, for the third time, just called Goosebumps.
I'm here to give you goosebumps.
Stop!
Now let's take a look at one of Stine's most popular stories, Night of the Living Dummy. Do you like ventriloquism? I used to until I got my own doll. It was fun at first. I could make it talk and I would use it to tell jokes and entertain my friends. It's just that no one ever told me if I didn't keep making it talk, that it would start talking on its own. And the worst part is, everything it says breaks YouTube's guidelines. Nah, but living dolls are f***ing scary. Look at Slappy here. While made with humor in mind, it's still pretty creepy looking. At least the book cover is. Slappy from the show looks more like a Jeff Dunham doll. It's just not as scary. Story-wise, Slappy's like the Joker if you look like Billy from Dead Silence, but not as dangerous. I like to try and imagine how strong he actually is though, because it's a bit confusing. He's clearly not strong like you would imagine a walking, talking doll to be if it was possessed, but supposedly, only extremely powerful demons can breathe life into objects like dolls by possessing them. But Slappy's not really demonic, he's more rude than anything. His terrorizing seems limited to pranks and bad jokes, but that's not really the character's fault. Almost all of Stine's work is like that. Legend says that Stine began writing at the age of 9 using a typewriter he found, starting out with jokes and funny stories, and would eventually move on to release Blind Date, his first horror story, and eventually made his way to his flagship series afterwards. I wonder if that's why he incorporates comedy and horror to such a degree. Yet another question I'm too lazy to Google. Welcome to my reviews. In conclusion, it's good if you know what you're getting. Calling it horror may be pushing it, since it's not really scary, but if you like the cheesiness of B-movies like Killer Clowns from Outer Space, then you might enjoy it. As a kid, I didn't like it as much as the Scary Stories series, but Goosebumps has its own charm, and it's earned its place in our memories.